Most people try to change themselves. Consistent people change their environment. Because willpower is temporary, but environment is constant. You don't live in your mind. You live in a system. The control illusion. People believe behavior comes from personality, from mindset, from discipline. But most behavior comes from less exposure. What you see, what's nearby, what's easy, what's available. Your brain doesn't choose the best option. It chooses the nearest option. Why willpower loses? Willpower requires energy, attention, focus, resistance. Environment requires none. A phone in your hand beats discipline. Food on the counter beats intention. A couch beats ambition. Not because you're weak, but because friction matters. The brain follows path of least resistance. The psychology of cues. Your environment is made of cues. Visual cues, auditory cues, location cues, time cues. Every habit begins with a trigger, not a decision, a signal. If the cue stays, the habit stays. How consistent people design environments. They don't rely on control. They rely on structure. They remove friction, distractions, temptations, access, shortcuts to bad habits. They add friction, barriers, delays, effort, inconvenience. They build cues, visual reminders, placement design, routine anchors, predictable layouts. They don't fight behavior. They redesign the system. Why this feels effortless? When environment is aligned, discipline feels unnecessary. Not because you became stronger, but because resistance disappeared. Consistency feels natural when the system supports it. The real shift. Most people try to change behavior with motivation. Consistent people change behavior with design. If you want different habits, don't start with discipline. Start with your environment, because behavior follows structure, not intention.